12 years ago we left the shore. That once immortal land is now a bore. Out here are terrors undefined, a rotten place to lose a rotten mind. Out here the storms, they never cease. We'll be lucky if we get a piece of some bounty left behind, or of some blood that's yours and mine. 'Cause we're bound for storms and wars. Look forward and you'll see the terrors of the sea. Roam the sea for those left alive, or of the sirens who sing our names, steal a kiss and seal our fates. Are we men or are we cowards? Is this our time, our very hour? They'll find us drowned at the bottom of a glass. We once were men, but now that's past. 'Cause we're for storms and wars. Look forward and you'll see the terrors of the sea. Our maker or our graves. We've seen demons, we've seen hell. Bid your former lives one last fond farewell. So grab your cutlass and grab your guns. The sight of us will make them run. Now curse the heavens and cry mutiny. 'Cause you and I are the terrors of the sea. 'Cause we're for storms and wars. Look forward and you'll see we're the terrors of the sea. We're the terrors of the sea. The terrors of the sea. The terrors of the sea.
It's October 7, 2022, and if you can believe it, it's a Friday once again.
There it is.
Whoa.
Yes, it's a Friday once again. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Easy Listening for the Apocalypse, the podcast where we do the doom scrolling for you. I, of course, am your host, your only host. My name is Tony Torrico, and with me is another random white person.
Hi, it's your local bag of hot air, Brandon Burns.
Bag of hot air. That's how you describe yourself?
That's a new one. I'm trying new taglines out for myself.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
You think I'm going to get upgraded to host one day?
I think that you will not.
No?
No.
Dang it.
Brandon, how's your week been?
Man, it's been all right. It's been all right. Working the classic 9 to 5 at a bar, dealing with
Wow.
hooligans.
Working at a bar?
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
I know.
In this economy?
In this economy, that kind of job doesn't pay great, but I get my rent paid. How about you? How's your week going?
Oh, bad. But, you know, it's all bad.
The apocalypse is nigh.
Yeah, it truly is. It truly is. We are closer than we've ever been.
I think it's my
folks.
favorite thing waking up every day and seeing just different forms of apocalypse as trending. It's truly just it's a
Yes.
good morning every time I wake up and just see Armageddon, nuclear holocaust, just constantly. It's really incredible.
Mhm. Nobody's watching this right now.
Hey,
So, I'm gonna grab my water real
Go
quick.
ahead. I'll keep the great amount of viewers entertained. Folks, what a week. What a week. I think the thing that's going to cause the apocalypse is Chris Pratt's Mario impression. I think is what's going to drive it. To all you watching at home, you incredible viewers, that's what's going to drive the apocalypse to its fruition. And I'm excited about it. Tony, you watched that great clip of him, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was great, right?
It was. Yeah.
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 All right. Let's move on to the thing that we do for nobody else.
This is the way we start every show, ladies and gentlemen. The way we start every show, it is with ASMR
Wow.
headlines.
Yes. ASMR. It's time for ASMR headlines.
Oh,
It's
are we
time
doing
for
it deep
ASMR
today?
Headlines.
Welcome to Give Me Those
Welcome to the
Fucking
headlines.
Balls.
Cool. So yeah, because it's easy listening for the apocalypse.
Mhm.
It's not like forceful, real hard fucking listening. For
No.
the apocalypse.
We're not about hard consonants. We're all
No.
about
We're just
easy
about
vowels.
All these headlines are just gonna be yow yow There was an N in there. That shouldn't be in there.
How freaking dare you? Oh, we got a second person on the stream.
Wow.
Wow.
Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.
I think they're gone. Yep.
Oh.
We did it, everybody.
We did it,
We did. We
folks.
truly made it. Okay, let's get to
Oh,
ASMR headlines.
Let's do it. Oh, yeah. Give us those balls.
There we go. There we go.
Tony,
All
do you want to
right.
start us off?
Here's our ASMR headlines. Let's get things started with Biden's Armageddon talk edges beyond bounds of U.S. intel.
Sun damage. Gigantic sunspot directly facing Earth. Quote, poised to explode today. The strongest solar flare possible set to hit.
Well, that's a long headline. Top economist warns of extremely high recession risk and says it's the Fed's fault.
Russian nuclear submarine, quote, armed with missiles, spotted by satellites in the Arctic.
Tesla stock falls on robot getting ridiculed as Elon Musk claims it's misunderstood.
And finally, a disgruntled tourist smashed two 2,000-year-old statues in the Vatican because he was denied a meeting with Pope Francis.
And that, of course, has been ASMR headlines.
A series of vowels followed by him being choked. Oh no, Tony. Are you okay?
We did it.
We did it.
We did it, everybody.
And we did it for all of you.
We did it for all of you.
Watching at home.
All of you. I gotta be honest. I think somebody joined the stream and then left as soon as I saw it. No, there's somebody else here. Hi,
Hey.
somebody else.
Hello.
All right. If you're just tuning in for Easy Listening for the Apocalypse for the very first time, this is the podcast where we do the doom scrolling for you. We look at all of the horrible things that are going around in the world, and we try to make them funny.
Hey,
We're
we are trying to make you laugh.
Mushroom Kingdom, here we come.
Oh,
Hey,
Koopa Trooper.
bamboo,
Bamboo.
bamboo.
Do we want to start with the amazing audio that was Chris Pratt and his
Oh boy, Chris Pratt's Mario voice.
Chris Pratt's a Mario voice?
I think it's time to start with Chris Pratt's Mario voice. So I don't know if I mean I'm sure some people, I'm sure everyone out there has seen it by now.
By now, yeah.
But if you haven't, did you put it on your links? Yes.
That's French Mario.
No, that is French Mario. So I
Yeah.
will share the regular Mario.
So, Super Mario Bros. Is getting a movie. Folks. It's getting a movie.
What?
Yep, the game classic Super Mario Bros. Getting that film treatment
You're kidding
with
me.
an all-star cast. Tony, get excited!
Oh no.
And Chris Pratt is playing the titular
He's got-
Mario
he's-
Bro. He's playing that big old Mario Bro. His buddy Luigi's gonna be that Charlie Day, and Bowser is played by none other than Jack Black.
Well, let's take a listen to this. Now this voice has been like
He's been working on it.
it's been working on it.
Yeah.
Chris Pratt has said he's been working
Mhm.
on it. The director of the film has said that like you won't believe it when you hear Chris Pratt's
And-
Mario voice.
and
It's
let
the
me-
best Mario voice ever.
And let me tell you, when I watched this, I really, genuinely couldn't believe it.
I can't. Yeah. Let's listen. Let's see how remarkable this is.
Yeah.
Mushroom Kingdom, here we come.
God, he sounds excited to be there.
Yeah. He sounds. What?
That audio sounds like while he's recording, he's rubbing his head like, what am I doing? Just, it's time to go to the Mushroom Kingdom.
My favorite is the clip of Chris Pratt being like, "Hey, it's me. I'm Mario." The voice is not going to be that. The voice was just that.
It was just that.
It's just that.
He did first tries on every single one of the
Chris
lines.
Pratt sounds like he's trying to do like a Rocket Raccoon voice.
Do you think he thought it was Rocket Raccoon and then halfway through they told him it was Mario?
Yep.
Yep.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
This feels like they recorded all of the audio for Chris Pratt at the like beginning, middle of the pandemic when he was like truly just stuck in his home and was so depressed that this is the only project he had, and the audio is just all of him being sad.
Now let's compare this. Let's compare that voice
Mm-hmm.
to the French version. The French
Le
version
French?
of
Royaume
Le-
champignon.
oh
Le French Mario.
Le French Mario.
Hello, my
As we
name is
say.
Mario.
Le GABBA-GOOD.
Le GABBA-GOOD
Le
Parmesan.
GABBA-GOOD.
I would like a Parmesan.
Parmesan. And Dude, we're starting off. It's a great show, folks. So this is the French version.
Royaume champignon. Nous
Like-
voilà.
That is Mario's
That
voice.
is Mario's voice.
That is 100% a Mario.
And
That's what Mario should sound like.
100%.
Because they got a voice actor to play the role of Mario.
In case y'all didn't know, there's a type of actor called
Y'all,
voice
it's just
actors.
me here,
It's
Brandon.
just,
There's no one else here.
in case Tony didn't know, there's a type of actor they call voice actors, where they actually work on doing character voices for animated projects.
I have done this.
Yes.
I am a voice actor.
Yes.
You have done voice acting.
Yes.
We have done voice acting.
You train to do it and you work on it. You can't. Some celebrities apparently believe that if they just do what they sound like, that's voice acting. Oh, Tony broke. Tony had a small seizure. It sounded like.
I don't know what to tell you.
This movie is gonna be not great.
I think this movie is. I think some people are gonna be like, "Oh my god, this movie is fucking. Oh my god, you guys, it's incredible. It's incredible."
It's so good. I will say the director didn't lie when he said, "You're not gonna believe what Chris Pratt sounds like."
Not only did that happen, but Chris Pratt gave an interview.
Yeah, he did.
He gave an interview about the being the voice of Mario, and the internet has taken this and just done the best stuff with it. He at very specific parts when he describes like how much he loves Mario.
Mm-hmm.
And how much Mario has been such a big part of his life. He takes extensive pregnant pauses when he was trying to remember anything about Mario. Like, oh my gosh, I can't remember. But I remember playing Mario and like crushing Koopas.
Was that right?
Yeah, and I was playing it at my local laundromat. That's what he says. And then, of course, the internet had to do its thing.
Mm-hmm.
Show us, internet.
Man, I spent hours of my life stomping Koopas in the original Mario Brothers arcade game at my local laundromat.
There he
Man,
is.
it is.
Nice.
Hey,
Good
we're
job,
proud that he
Chris.
found it.
Yeah.
He found the answers.
He found it like he found Jesus. You guys.
Hallelujah. Do you think in this version, Mario will also be as anti-LGBTQ as Chris Pratt is?
No, but it is rumored that in the movie Mario does leave Anna Faris.
What's up?
Yeah. That's Chris Pratt's ex-wife, Anna Faris.
Oh,
Come on,
yes.
fucking
Well, I was
fascist.
oh my God. That's what makes me a fascist?
Yeah, that's what makes you a fascist.
Sorry, I don't follow celebrity news. Celebrity news. God, it's gonna be a bad movie. It looks pretty. The animation looks good.
And it does. The animation does look good. I think it's funny that it's like the best looking Mario thing that anyone has seen in like years.
Mhm.
But they did take something away from us, and that was Mario's fat dump truck ass.
Fat dump truck ass.
It's been robbed from us.
Yeah, it's really upsetting. People were saying that
He's
they
been
were,
turned into a white man. I mean, he was always a white man.
but like, yeah, they made him from like having an Italian dumper to having an American ass,
Mm-hmm.
which is funny because I remember people on the internet were like, they gave us America's ass with Captain America,
Yes.
and they've taken it away when you have Chris Pratt do it. You can only have America's ass with Chris Evans, apparently.
I think Chris Evans' ass is just really good military propaganda.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
I mean, Captain America in general is just really good
Jesus
military
Christ.
propaganda.
Yeah, most of Marvel is propaganda. If we're
Yeah,
honest
that's
ourselves.
all just military propaganda. Yeah, I miss his dump truck ass.
You what? What was that sentence?
I miss Mario's dump truck ass.
Yeah, me too.
I spent many a good years looking at that sweet fucking dump truck ass
At your local laundromat?
at my local laundromat.
I don't think I've ever seen an arcade at a laundromat as well.
I mean, okay, there were arcades everywhere. See, this is what we're talking about. That's the kind of chunk I want.
That's the chunky
there.
boy.
That's a boy who has eaten a fair amount of pasta.
Oh, yeah.
That's the guy who's like, you know,
He's
that's,
been munching on that fucking GABBA-GOOD.
Yeah, he's got some gnocchi cheeks. He's got gnocchi cheeks.
He's got gnocchi cheeks. Because
Perfect.
Mario was a big boy.
Mario was a big boy.
He's supposed to be a big boy, and they've taken that from us. What did Mario go on a diet? What is that?
Yes.
I'm looking at my ass. No,
they've
Mario.
taken this away from us. They've taken all of the goodness that is Mario's dump truck ass from us. There's nothing left to live for anymore.
There isn't. There never was, really, if we're honest ourselves.
Yeah.
There never was.
So that's what happened. Why would you replace a voice actor who has done this voice for 20 years?
Yeah.
Who has made you millions of dollars, who has made an iconic voice, like classic, you know? And everybody know, you hear like, it's a me, Mario. And like all of us, you're like, whoa, that's incredible. You know, like I know exactly what that is to like, hey, what's up? What's up, fuckers?
Time to go to the fucking Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah.
It's the really depressing trend in Hollywood and in like media in general, where it's just like the only way you can get any project off the ground is if you fill the cast with as many highbrow, high-named A-list celebrities.
It's like it's Chris Pratt or The Rock.
Yeah.
Have to be in everything now.
Yeah.
I hate it.
It sucks. It sucks.
I fucking hate it.
It absolutely sucks. I'm surprised. If it's The Rock, it probably also has Kevin Hart in it.
Yes.
Yeah. Which I would maybe prefer to have Kevin Hart and The Rock as the voice actors for Mario and Luigi instead of
Oh my
fucking,
God. If you
instead
gotta
of
make
fucking-
it bad, make it bad. I mean,
Exactly.
I think we saw Jack Black's, or we heard Jack Black's Bowser voice.
which was fine.
Yeah, it was fine. I mean, you could tell it was Jack Black.
Yeah.
But you know, it not like there were some other moments that were funny. The penguin part of the trailer was funny, and I was like, you know, there are parts of this that could feasibly be very good, but it just doesn't feel like, as soon as Mario comes on the screen, I'm like, oh man, this fucking sucks.
Yep.
This is an atrocity.
I think you have stood by. You think that the best Super Mario Bros. Content was the '93 film.
Yes, absolutely.
You stood-
100%.
You said you will die on that hill.
I will 100% die on that hill.
I only ever watched a little bit of it, and I thought it was quite bad.
First of all, how fucking dare you? Second of all, it is one of the only examples of what I like to call brown washing, which is where a movie has hired a brown man, John Leguizamo, to play a white character, Luigi Mario.
Which, again, I have nothing wrong with the casting. The script blows my mind. That means Mario is Mario.
That's his name, Mario.
His name is Mario.
And Luigi Mario, making them the Mario brothers. Mario is their fucking last name.
So then their parents went, what are we going to name our boy?
Mario.
It's Mario.
Yeah. They're not like highly educated people. Their sons are plumbers.
I understand, but I feel like
This is working class icons, okay?
I'm all.
Oh, but you want them to have fancy. What did you know in his name? Reginald Mario the Third.
If you're gonna name one of your kids Luigi Mario, why would you not give your other son a different name and then have their last name be something different than the first name?
That's stupid.
Would you name your kid Torrico?
Yes.
That's a bold statement.
Yes. Luckily, I never
gonna
having
have
children.
It is an incredible cast, though. I will say, to have John Leguizamo and Bob Hoskins as Mario and Luigi,
it's
respectively.
excellent, dude.
I have no issues with the cast. I think it's an incredible
excellent.
casting.
The movie is incredible. The script is incredible. The effects and the money that they spent on those sets and those props and the costumes and everything is absolutely awesome.
They just put none of that money into the script.
That I disagree with you. I think the script is good.
We'll have to watch the movie, because I again have never watched the movie all the way through. I've just never. It doesn't look.
I mean, that makes sense. You've never watched the movie. Yoshi's a fucking dinosaur, bro. Yoshi's a legit dinosaur.
He's
What
always been
more could you want
He's
from
always
that?
been a legit dinosaur.
No.
That's what he's always been. It's not like they reinvented Yoshi.
What was it?
1993.
1993.
Oh my god! He's a legitimate dinosaur.
He's a legitimate dinosaur.
What the
That is what
fuck?
Yoshi is in that, and that's a fucking puppet, bro.
Whoa.
What are you talking about? Are you kidding me?
Whoa. Okay. Whoa. I didn't know that.
That's like incredible work. Look at this.
Whoa.
Look at that.
Whoa.
That's Yoshi. in the 1993
That's a
Super Mario
puppet?
film. That's a puppet. That's like using like the same fucking technology they use for
What is
like
that?
Jurassic Park. This is a Goomba. Those little things that walk around on the feet and they just have that like little mushroom head. It's a Goomba, bro.
That's a Goomba?
That's a Goomba.
That's fucking horrifying.
I know. Look at the makeup though.
It isn't. No, it's incredible.
Look at that.
Wow. Who is that? Is
That's
that Peach?
That's Princess Peach.
Okay. Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a fucking animatronic puppet.
Fuck that Goomba.
You telling me that this is not that like this is worse than what we just
That
saw?
Goomba looks so
You telling me
scary.
this right here
Oh,
is
the
worse
rocket
than what
boots. I
we
forgot
just
about the
saw?
rocket boots.
Absolutely no fucking way. They got rocket boots to make them jump high? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, bro? This is quality.
Oh my God. All right, I think I'm gonna have to give this movie a chance.
That is okay. This is
Who
Dennis.
the fuck is that?
That is Dennis Hopper playing Bowser, okay? That is Dennis Hopper as Bowser holding a
tiny
goddamn bazooka next to two Goombas.
They're tiny heads.
They have tiny heads and
giant
massive bodies. The movie is
This is like a
fun.
Spy Kids
look at
movie.
this fucking look. How can you say that that's worse than what we had?
I'm not saying it's worse.
This is iconic.
That's what an incredible.
This new movie wishes it could be this, okay?
I think it might just. I think you're correct. I'm gonna have to watch this movie. Where can I watch this movie?
I don't know. The
I have to
internet?
find a way to watch. Good, great fucking point.
I don't know. I'm not your,
Jesus
you have Google.
Christ. I know. Okay, Jesus. All right, I'm gonna have to give this movie a little watchy, and then I'll have to report back, or we might have to do a live stream watch on the Super Mario Bros. Movie.
Yeah, maybe. Anyway, from one thing that makes us sad to another thing that makes Ron DeSantis incredibly sad. Biden visited Florida to catch some of its disaster relief, and then this beautiful gem of a photo came out. This photo was perfect.
There's so much happening in it.
From Ron DeSantis's like sad boy stance.
Mm-hmm. His like out of focus sad boy stance.
Yeah, he looks like he got picked last for dodgeball. He looks like his he had to go, like he was gonna go out on the town, and his mom was like, "Take your brother with you." And like, I don't want to fucking take my brother. And now his brother's way more popular than he is when he goes out, and nobody's talking to him, and everybody just wants to talk to his big brother about something.
Yep.
And his brother is hanging out with a dude in Florida who's wearing a shirt that says "fucking cracker" on it. Okay. I can't get banned for this. I can't get banned for this because I'm just reading what's on the screen.
Just reading what's
They're
happening on the screen.
laughing. They're having a good time. This man is on timeout.
He's on full timeout. He just looks like he got called to the principal's office in fucking middle school. It's an incredible photo. And Biden was also caught on a hot mic. Biden was in his like weird cool guy mood.
He was
in Florida.
Yes, he did get caught on the hot mic in Florida. I truly think that we're watching Dark Brandon emerge.
Yeah, he's having his like full Dark Brandon moment right now.
Let's see here. I have the hot mic on here.
Yeah, as you find it, because I think also while he was in Florida as well, like this video's called, and he also in when he was just talking with him, like in like reporters, Ron DeSantis wasn't there. He was like, Ron DeSantis also agrees that climate change caused this catastrophe and that we need to act fast. To just like put words in a crazy Republican guy's mouth that he agrees with climate change when he cannot defend that he does it is great. It's great. It's wonderful. It's beautiful. Big fan.
So this was Biden being caught on the hot mic. No one fucks with a Biden.
No one fucks with a Biden.
Somebody gave Grandpa his pills because he is fucking spunky.
He
y'all.
was feeling spicy down Florida way. I think it's because he was surrounded by like a bunch of older white people that didn't just.
Oh yeah, so he felt comfortable.
He felt comfortable because in Washington D.C. it's a bunch of old white people that also just like very much outwardly constantly hate him, and he knows he's doing a bad job.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he goes to Florida, it's just a bunch of white people that are like, "It's the president, ooh, Mr. Biden, good to see you," and he can just feel comfortable and happy and excited.
Yeah. Oh boy. Well, Biden. That's not the only thing that Biden got up to this week.
No.
No, indeed.
Biden
not.
did something crazy.
Yes. So, Biden. Let's go to the article here. Biden pardons all federal convictions for marijuana possession, pushes to reform laws. President Joe Biden announced Thursday that he would pardon federal convictions for simple possessions of marijuana that could help more than 6,500 people.
Whoa.
What a number. I mean, 6,500 people out of jail is nothing to scoff at.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's genuinely good. Obtain employment for other opportunities, but it'll do little for most people incarcerated for marijuana. Biden, this is a platitude, right? This is what this is meant to be. It's meant to be a platitude. It's meant for him to make an open gesture like this in a way to tell Congress that, hey, you should decriminalize marijuana and expunge records across the board. But he's essentially what he's doing right now is calling on, which I think it sucks, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
What he's doing is he's calling on the governors to do the same thing he did.
Yeah.
Which means Democratic governors, a few, I think a very few of them might do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think most moderate Democrats will do nothing. And then all Republican governors will go harsh on the other side.
Yeah, I was gonna say
They're just gonna double down on the convictions for marijuana, which I think it sucks. This is just a move to get his atrocious polling numbers back up. He was at like 38%. So like someone who's smarter than I am posted this was talking about it on Twitter, and they were like, "Oh, this is him, like his polling numbers are really, really bad. So that either means he's going to try and decriminalize marijuana, or we're going to fucking war."
Yep.
Because those are the two things that a president can do to make himself more popular, and he's gonna try to do both. I bet you.
He's gonna go for the classic double hit.
Yeah, because that wasn't the only thing old Joe got up to.
He was a busy bee.
He was a busy bee this week. That's right. Because he talked about Armageddon, nuclear Armageddon. Anyway, it was trending this morning on Twitter. Biden's Armageddon talk edges beyond the bounds of U.S. intel. President Joe Biden's warning that the world is at risk of a nuclear Armageddon was designed to send unvarnished message so that no one should underestimate the extraordinary danger if Russia deploys a tactical nuclear weapon in its war against Ukraine, administration officials said Friday. The president's grim assessment delivered during a Democratic fundraiser on Thursday night rippled around the globe and appeared to edge beyond the boundaries of current U.S. intelligence assessments. U.S. security officials continue to say they have no evidence that Vladimir Putin has an imminent plan for a nuclear strike. Biden veered into talks about Ukraine at the end of his standard fundraising remarks, saying that Putin was not joking when he talks about the tactical nuclear weapons or biological chemical weapons. We have not faced the prospect of Armageddon since Kennedy and the Cuban Missile Crisis, he added. He suggested that the threat from Putin is real, quote, because his military
No.
Oh, sorry. The threat from Putin is real because his military, you might say, is significantly underperforming.
I can't tell if that's your Biden or it's your Billy Joel.
White House press secretary Karine Jean-Pierre said on Friday
dear.
did not directly respond to a question about whether Biden has gone into the event intending to invoke Armageddon, as the White House sought to clarify the president's off-the-cuff
Incredible. That's an incredible.
It's a great question. And his press secretary is so good at dodging these things.
Yeah, I've seen some clips of her like in the last 2 years of her dodging questions. It's incredible.
Well, no, she just took over after Jen Psaki left.
Well, I thought then maybe it was the old press secretary.
Yeah,
that I
that's
saw
probably
clips
Jen
of.
Psaki.
Okay.
Jen Psaki was also who left and was like, "Hey, I'm gonna go work at MSNBC now."
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, isn't that fun? Don't we love when that happens?
So how long has she been working now?
A couple months.
Okay.
Yeah, so she told reporters Russia's talk of using nuclear weapons is irresponsible and there's no way to use them without unintended consequences. It cannot happen. She added that, quote, if the Cuban Missile Crisis has taught us anything, is the value of reducing nuclear risk and not rebrandishing it. There has been no threat.
There's been none.
There has been no credible threat that U.S. intelligence officials are saying that it's not a thing. We never assumed that Biden or that Putin was going to use nuclear weapons on Russia. As a matter of fact, there's, in the history of the world, there has only been one fucking country that has ever used nuclear weapons.
Who is that?
That has ever used them to decimate another country. It is the United States of America. It is us. It is us. We're the only ones who have ever used it. We're not the only ones who ever have it, but we're the only ones who have ever used a mass killing device that is a nuclear bomb.
Yeah.
There's one massive nuclear threat to the world. It's us.
It's fully us. Which is why it's incredible when you look at the 24-hour news cycle, how they have really done their best to paint what's happening as this catastrophic nuclear apocalypse that's immediately going to happen, caused by foreign countries, caused by the quote unquote foreign powers. I mean, the disappearing nuclear sub that they were going on about, the comments made by Putin last week saying that he'll go to extreme measures to do whatever he wants. They're really doing their best to dramatize and infuriate the American people to where you're right, when we eventually do go to war with Russia, with anyone, that will be used as evidence on why it had to happen.
I think this is also important to bring up. We're leaving behind the nuclear talk real quick to go back to Biden and his the expunging of marijuana convictions, the federal marijuana convictions. This is really, really important. This was posted by Eunice, who is just now sitting on the LA City Council, or will soon sit on the City Council. This is direct from WhiteHouse.gov. This pardon does not apply to individuals who are non-citizens, not lawfully present in the United States who's not lawfully present in the United States at the time of their offense. No, virtually no one is benefiting from this, but they're actively leaving people behind.
Yeah, that has been the calling card for Democratic policies.
This is them appealing to Republicans and the Republican ideology of immigrants don't deserve the same rights as we do.
Yeah, and it's also it's reaching out to the liberal white voter that's been hesitant on the Democratic side, that is very much leans left and right. It kind of sits in the middle. By the white voters aren't gonna see that and go oh, that's gonna make me not vote for Biden. They're gonna just see the original, be oh, cool, fantastic, I'll vote for you, I'll vote for your policies, whatever, and not see the harm that's still being done.
Speaking of the Republicans,
hey,
our favorite pile of trash, Tucker Carlson, had a fucking major meltdown on Fox News on October 5th.
I love watching him have breakdowns.
I hate Tucker Carlson. I hope he gets syphilis in his eye.
Whoa.
But when he fully breaks down, he loses his goddamn mind.
He looks like his head is just gonna pop.
Yep. Let's check this out.
Shut up! Shut up! Stop! Stop him! Stop him! What are you, a Russian sympathizer? What evidence do you have? What? That helps Putin. You're not allowed to say it. Be quiet!
Oh my
It's
god.
Russian propaganda! How dare they? Yet brilliant. Right. Really, Seth Moulton. Align with Kremlin messaging. It aligns with Kremlin messaging. Really? Is it really? You're evil. They have no idea. Don't ask. Just shut down the segment. Okay. It aligns
He
with
squints
Russian
so aggressively.
propaganda.
Yep, propaganda. I couldn't have said
Oh.
it any better myself, Tucker. Propaganda.
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 Is propaganda.
He's losing it.
Oh yeah.
He's losing it, but that's not the only thing that he was losing it on this week, because he met with our good old friend Yee.
We're meeting with Yee.
Yee.
Kanye West, ladies and gentlemen.
Why would he have met with Yee?
Well, I think Yee did a little silly thing the other day.
Oh, yeah?
He was a little bit of a silly guy.
He's a silly goof.
And he hung out with Candace, what is that?
Candace Owens?
Candace Owens.
Wait, no, Candace Owens, no. Not Candace Owens, like the fascist.
Yeah, Candace Owens the fascist.
Candace Owens, the black woman who is vehemently on the side of the right wing.
Yeah.
Who constantly comes to the defense of a bunch of white people.
That's her, and they did a little bit of a hangout.
A little bit of a hangout. What happened?
Well, Kanye West debuted a really killer new line of fashion. Where he just had, I think it was in Paris.
Super cool.
And all of these people, they wore clothes, shirts, and it said it's a silly little statement that it's a couple of White Lives Matter shirts. And that's a real photo. Look how fucking happy Candace Owens is.
Because she has found someone like her.
She has. For the first time ever, I'm not the only one.
I'm not the only one who just wants to appease our white overlords. Look. We know how I feel about white people.
Yeah.
You know how I feel about white
I
people.
do.
Actually, Brandon, I think this is a perfect time
You want me to
for
apologize?
you to attempt your apology for being white on the show. Let me find some sad music to play behind. This is a weekly tradition that we have here on the vodcast, which is Brandon once a week is going to really tries his damned best to apologize for him being white.
I think I can do it this week. I think I can do it.
Let's hope. Let's give it a shot. Oh, that's so loud and not that sad. That is so loud. I'm so sorry, listeners, for blowing out your fucking ears. Okay, here we go.
Okay. Hey everyone. There's been a lot of stuff happening in the news that I can't even begin to apologize for. The hurt that I have caused historically with the color of my skin is it's unacceptable. I have blinded people with its whiteness. I have burned people with its whiteness. I've hurt you. Whenever you get to see my face, you see, just white, and it's bad. It's bad, and I don't want to cause that kind of harm. And I have done and will continue to do my best to atone for my great crime. And I hope one day I can receive some form of forgiveness, but I also know I am not worthy of it. As Shakespeare once said, "Thine eyes that have fallen upon a fair skin, no forgiveness can be met. A crime against one is a crime against all. For being white is the sin amongst God." And I'm sorry.
Nope.
I didn't get it?
I'm hitting the buzzer one more time.
Damn
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Apology not
it.
accepted.
Damn it.
On behalf of you apologized on behalf of the whites, and I got to tell you, I don't care.
No.
I don't. It sounded incredibly insincere.
What? Really?
It sounded like you were making fun, and you owe me. I need reparations for my time that I spent here listening to you.
Okay.
Make up a bunch of bullshit.
Well, let me try next week, and if I don't get it next week, then we'll read.
We're starting a running tally on this show about how much Brandon actually owes me for being white.
I think what we're
to
at
pay my reparations.
$2.
And no, I mean every single time he fails an apology, it's another $10. So we're at just total,
$10?
we're at a total of $20. Excuse me?
Okay.
You will pay when I tell you to pay. I think it's time we moved on from one white person being really, really fucking stupid to another.
Order in the court.
Oh, yeah, baby. It's time for Cock Court. Cock Court, of course, is our favorite segment here on the show. Cock Court. Cock Court is one of our favorite segments in the show, which is where we hold court. We hold court here.
That's funny.
On the show.
It's our Emmy adjacent programming.
It's our Emmy adjacent program. I, of course, am your most honorable judge, Torrico. I will be hearing all of these trials of all of these Caucasians doing dumb things that white people do on the internet.
Court
Dun,
is now
dun.
in
It's the
session.
cock court time.
Yeah,
Wow, wow, wow,
yeah.
wow, wow, wow.
All right. So, Brandon.
It's
Bailiff boy Brandon.
Bailiff boy Brandon, Tony, we have our largest case.
We have our largest case.
Yeah, this is I've only brought you one case because we're gonna need the time. This is the state of the world versus Bake Off. The Great British Bake Off. They've warranted this space. The Great British Bake Off, the hit show that white people love, has
every white person.
Every
I know
white
that.
person. I don't think I've ever met a white person that's not like, God, this show that I love, my calming show is the Great British Bake Off. It brings me such joy.
It's so happy
It's-
and it's so peaceful.
I always leave
love
it feeling like I'm a
they
better
just make me
person.
feel so. It's like a warm hug of a show.
Well, guess what, folks? They're also terrible people.
They're also fucking racist.
Yes, they are. They had a week of their programming that they lovingly called Mexican Week. And boy, oh boy, Tony, did they just fucking hammer the racism. Starting off, this is the first clip of them.
Colonialists hammering racists? Racism? What? Completely appropriating a brown person's culture
Impossible.
so that they don't have to choke down vinegar for once in their
It
life?
has never happened before.
Why are you French?
I don't know. They're also colonialists. Let's see, Tony, if you can just count the number of times they're racist. Because it's a lot. This is their clip. This is the two hosts whose names I don't care to know. I'm going to call them...
Okay, I know the guy's name. The guy's name is Paul Hollywood.
Paul Hollywood. We're going to call her, I guess, Candace LaRue. I don't know what her actual name
Let's
is.
call her. Oh my God, what's it? Guinevere.
Hey, Guinevere.
Guinevere.
Hello, Guinevere.
I don't fucking know these people's
This
names.
is- this
I
is
watched
them-
the show like a couple of times.
Wow, that's brave of you.
I know. Oh, well, I have a white girlfriend.
That's true. This is them breaking down what a taco is.
What a time.
This is them breaking down what the fuck a taco is.
I can't wait for them to break down like what a sandwich is. Can't wait for that episode.
You place it on a sandwich is two pieces of
Stop
white
it.
bread.
Okay. All right.
Here we go.
Here we go.
It's a good week, Pro. It has to be tacos.
Tell me about the fillings then.
You've got to pick a
Calling it a taco.
It's a taco.
A taco.
It's a taco.
Racist. Okay. We're gonna racist marker number 1.
callo, which
Let's
is
keep
basically
going.
a salsa, a guacamole. Then you have this steak, then a little bit of cheese, and also refried beans.
I must say it does look good.
First of all,
I do look quite good. I do look
first of
quite
all,
good.
bitch, who in the fuck is putting refried beans on a taco? Who puts beans on a taco? On a street taco?
I do look quite
That
good.
is supposed to be a street taco. Beans don't go in the taco!
I do look quite good though.
Cheese also doesn't go in the taco.
I do look quite good though. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. I do look quite good though.
Also, refried beans.
I must say, it does look good.
I must say, it does look great. It does look good.
And the big thing is getting the taco right.
The big thing is getting the taco right, which I am clearly have no idea what the fuck I'm doing.
It's the only way to get the taco
What
just
is
right.
okay? Is this just chunks of avocado?
I swear to God, when I first saw this, Tony, I thought that was fucking cucumber.
This is just there's so much wrong about this atrocity that is a taco. Why is there beans on this? Why is there cheese on this? Why is the steak not cut up?
I know.
There's
There's like
no,
slices of steak.
How in the fuck am I gonna eat this, Paul Hollywood?
There's so much happening on that fucking
That's
taco.
not a fucking taco. That's like half a ribeye.
Thickness of the tortilla, is it going to be too thick or too thin? And then the actual stage on the pan. You only need less than a minute on both sides. If you do any more than that, it will dry out. And when you try and roll it up into a taco, it will crack. It's got...
It will crack. Like my fucking sanity, Paul Hollywood?
Like his skin, because he hasn't been moisturizing this white man.
to be pliable.
If I can put
And they
on
are
the
very thin.
sunscreen.
They are very thin, and if it is thin, it will work. One of the big things in Mexico when you're having a taco is it's lovely to have a lot of filling on it, but it has to be practical as well. So you should be able to encase it and then eat it.
Yeah.
If it's too much, it's going to go everywhere. Okay, Prue? Choose your taco.
Okay.
I can't listen to them fucking taco.
Well, then-
Take taco.
Well, joy
Taco.
for you, Tony, because this isn't the only evidence we have of their horrible racism.
Overall, it's a delicious
Because-
eat.
I mean, for me, this is Mexican cooking on a plate. Can I have it?
For me, this is Mexican cooking on a plate. What in the fuck does that mean?
What in the fuck?
Guinevere or whatever the fuck your name is.
We're just gonna call you Guinevere
I'm
because
gonna
I
call
don't
you
fucking...
Guinevere because
I've
that's
already
an
forgotten.
You're appropriating my culture, so I'll go ahead and appropriate yours right back. All right, so Guinevere, King Arthur, what in the
Yes.
fuck have you made me?
What the fuck are you doing,
To
Guinevere?
me, this is Mexican food on a plate. What is that?
Because usually, Tony, I only put it on a napkin or on my hands. I've never quite put Mexican food on a plate before. This is a brand new thing, Dan.
What?
My goodness.
For my lunch.
Well, Tony, they've done truly so much more than just this 1 minute video. The evidence against their crime it's astounding. They ask the big questions, like this one.
God, I hate this. I fucking hate this, bro.
Their biggest
I'm not
case.
even Mexican, but I live and have always lived surrounded by Mexicans and Mexican culture.
Mm-hmm.
I live in fucking Los Angeles. I've always lived in fucking LA County. Like this is like the worst part is I actually yesterday when this came out, when I first saw this thing, I was at work, and one of the things I do when I work is I work with a Mexican chef who comes in on these events and shows people how to make tamales.
Okay.
And she was like this very proper woman who I've never seen her like crack, and I told her about it, and she was like, "What the fuck is that?" Immediately was like, "That's racist." I was like, "Yeah,
So
yeah."
is Mexico a real place?
I think so. I think it's like Xanadu. Like Oz? Yeah, like Cleethorpes.
Okay.
That's honestly the most racist thing I've ever seen on the show.
100%.
And I think it's gonna get topped in like a second.
Yep.
Yep. These two people are supposed to be comedians. That was the most unfunny fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire life on this show. How fucking I want to slap both of them across the fucking place. For like, so Mexico, the entire fucking country of Mexico is a joke and being compared to Xanadu.
It's absolutely fucking astounding. And you're correct, because it just keeps on getting worse. This is apparently how you pronounce this word.
Where to put the guacamole?
Guacamole.
Guacamole.
I sentence her to death. I sentence her to death. I'm not done with this whole fucking.
No.
We got
There's
this is a whole goddamn kangaroo court right here, okay? And I am gonna have my I sentence. Okay, first Caucasian, I sentenced her to death through germ warfare. What the white people killed a bunch of fucking Aztecs with. I sentenced her to death through germ warfare. Let's see who's gonna be fucking next.
Who's next, folks?
Choose your own adventure. Yay! Let's go.
You've got a pico de gallo.
Pico de gallo. Pico de gallo.
Pico de gallo.
Pico de gallo.
No, it's
Guacamole.
Guacamole.
And
And Gallio.
And Gallio.
Bro.
It's just.
How are these people cooks?
Pico de gallo. Pico de gallo.
Pico de gallo. You've got a
Pico de gallo?
Pico de gallo.
No, it's not gallo.
Can we send them to the gallows?
It's yes. All three of them get sent to the gallows. Oh, people! Oh no!
Pico de gallo.
It just keeps getting.
Looking for 8 thin tortillas.
It just keeps getting worse. None of those are tacos.
What in the fuck is this?
None of these are tacos. I'll never forget, Tony. Like, okay, so I went to Chicago back in 2019, and this is in the U.S. I was in Chicago, and I went to what everyone was like, Brandon, this is the best Mexican restaurant in Chicago. It is so good.
Fuck that. Anybody who no matter what state it is, it doesn't matter if it's fucking Illinois, doesn't matter if it's New York, anywhere.
Doesn't matter if it's California.
Anywhere that's not California.
This is true.
Or like Texas. Anywhere that's not a border state.
Yeah.
I'll even like New Mexico, sure. Yeah, like all of the border states down by Mexico, they all have authentic. At some point, they gotta all have authentic Mexican food.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody living up north or nobody living on the East Coast knows jack shit about Mexican food.
No, they do not.
And I've had this happen. I've lived on the East Coast, and then like my sister lived on the East Coast, and she was like, "Oh my god, best Mexican food ever! You gotta try this. It's the best Mexican food in DC." I went there, and I was like, "This is maybe the shittiest Mexican food I've ever eaten in my entire life."
It always is. I remember when I went there, I got 2 al pastor and 2 carne asada tacos, and I swear to God, Tony, I bit into the al pastor and I spit it out and went, "That is not. What is this?" And they went, "Oh well, it's fish."
It's fish?
And I went, "That's not Albus. What are we doing?"
That's fucking. It's pork. It's supposed to be pork.
Pork. And then the carne asada wasn't steak. That was pork. And I went, "What are you doing?" And they went, "Well, it's our version of these tacos." I'm like, "Then name it something else, because that's not the dish you're making."
Guacamole. Paul and Prue are looking for 8 thin tortillas topped with.
No. Okay.
Oh my God.
Prue. Her name is Prue, by the way. Prue gets to the heart of what Mexico is all about.
Yeah, tell us what the heart
Mexico
of what
is
Mexico's all
full
about.
of vibrancy, colour,
They look beautiful,
and
don't
they
they?
look Mexican. There were lots of bright colours.
Oh no! Oh no! If you are a white person on a television show that is internationally syndicated, never say the word "and they look Mexican." I want to hear no. Yeah, please, white woman, explain to me the heart of Mexico.
Mexico is full of vibrancy, color.
They look beautiful.
They look beautiful. Is that supposed to be a pyramid?
Uh-huh.
Are they appropriating Aztec culture in a fucking cake?
Do you not see, Tony, that white chocolate strip is the stairs going up the Aztec pyramid? You have the caramel hearts at the top, which are the towers, as well as
the caramel hearts at the top, indicating the hearts of people who have been sacrificed to Quetzalcoatl.
And if you look at the top, we have a nice, a hard chocolate, dark chocolate circle designed to look like the Aztec calendar.
There are lots of bright colors.
And
Mexico
that is
full
Mexican.
of vibrancy.
They look like
so Mexican.
I feel like that woman just called me a slur.
Oh,
okay?
And this whole thread is just calling you
thread
a
is
slur.
a hate crime. Okay.
He's asking a tough question.
What do the Mexicans pick? What do the Mexicans pick?
What do the Mexicans pick? Oh no, you guys.
It genuinely just does keep on fucking getting worse.
What do the Mexicans pick?
I'm gonna get driven absolutely insane by this. If these clips are no longer no longer than fucking 3 seconds long. God damn it. Are you kidding me?
In Spanish, besos literally means kisses. In Spanish.
Thank you so much for the wonderful translation. Bezos. So his name is Jeffrey Cousins. I'm upset.
I've just come back from Mexico.
Oh yeah, at least.
I've just.
Oh yeah, white people love to talk about when they just come back from Mexico. They love to be. I've just taken advantage of all the poor state of Mexico and gone to visit there.
I've tried to ruin the land and the world as much as possible while I visited.
How racist you gonna be?
Love a nacho.
Love a nacho. Love a nacho. Don't we all? Glocky Molo. Okay. Oh. Look at this shit-eating smile on their faces. Look at the shit-eating. This woman is not impressed.
Not happy.
She is not impressed.
They think they're doing such a good job right now
with dancing with maracas. Dancing with maracas.
But don't worry, Tony. In this next video, this is how they started off Mexico Week with this commentary. They really wanted to make sure that they weren't being offensive.
My God.
Although I don't feel like we should make Mexican jokes because people will get upset.
What, not even one?
Get into a Mexican standoff with a mucho challenging showstopper.
Although I don't feel like we should make Mexican jokes because people will get upset.
I think we're all just gonna sit here for a second while Judge Torrico reboots. He is buffering. He is processing. Good time to mention that this show is sponsored apparently by hate crimes. It's not a good sponsorship, but it's the one that's come to it. And he's back, and we are back to the regular schedule program. Judge Torrico.
Sentence all of these motherfuckers to death.
Oh? Not surprised with that judgment?
By my hand.
By your hand?
By my hand.
Do you travel to them, or do they travel to you?
Oh, they're coming here.
Okay.
We'll do it live on the show next week.
Oh, my God. Okay. Paul Hollywood.
Paul Hollywood.
Brew.
Fucking Guinevere. Fucking... both of these... No.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
No. I sentence both of these white fucks to don their sarapes and sombreros, to shake their little maracas throughout the streets of South Central, and we'll see who the fuck makes it out alive.
Yeah, they're gonna die.
That's what I sentence them to.
Yeah, they're gonna
and
die.
I would gladly give the people of Mexico the opportunity, and the Mexican people of California, the Mexican people of Mexico, the opportunity to tear these motherfuckers skin fragment by skin fragment until there is nothing left but some motherfucking actual tacos that are left, baby. We gonna be making chorizo out of these white ass vinegar smelling motherfuckers.
So, Paul Hollywood, Prue Lyeth, Noel Fielding, and Matt Lucas, go ahead and book your tickets now.
Book your tickets. Come on down, because there are explanations that need to be made.
There's a new taskmaster in this neck of the woods.
There are. I need you to explain me what the fuck this is.
Did you just? Oh, well, that's been cock court, ladies and gentlemen. Tony,
I've essentially sentenced all of these white pieces of shit to death.
Basically, and in quite a creative one.
You fucking white ass racist pieces of shit.
It's
you
truly
motherfuckers
insane.
are cracker meal, okay?
Yeah, it's truly insane, and I don't think that they have apologized for the episode. There's been no statements by producers or anyone on the show about it. But it's being widely panned as being insanely offensive and playing on stereotypes. So it'll be interesting to see how the show goes about it, how these fucking insane people respond.
Ever. I'm never watching the Great British Bake Off ever again.
No.
I'll just know it as the racist show.
Yep.
The show
Great
that was
Racist
incredibly
Bake Off.
racist to Mexicans.
I genuinely.
How do you not know how to say the word taco?
How do you not know how to say the word taco? If you're a cook, how do you not know how to pronounce pico de gallo? Like, how do you not know how to pronounce guacamole? It's very common fucking words.
Who in the fuck? I want the producer.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yes, I want the producer who let these dumb ass white motherfuckers go on screen with a fucking sarapes and sombreros and shaking maracas
and go, this is good television,
and making jokes about Mexicans.
It's dumbfounding. It's completely. They literally were editing this and went, "This is quality content. This is not going to get us in any trouble. We're fine." And then fucking sent it off. Like it is just fucking absolutely small-minded, racist, incredibly short-sighted, and just fucking insane.
This is my nightmare. This is truly a hellish landscape that we live in, that I have to endure the word taco or
in guacamole.
In guacamole.
Guacamole.
I need a break.
Want a goof break?
What?
Do you want to jump into a little bit of a goof break?
Yes, I need a goof break. From white people doing one thing to white people doing another thing. Oh wait,
they simply won't.
Look at that! No, I'm not done. Look at this. Look at this.
Your book page said I'm not letting you.
Look at the way they cut a fucking avocado. That is a hate crime. That is a hate crime. You can't cut an avocado like that.
Whenever you try to cook with an avocado, you first have to peel the avocado.
It really helps if you say a slur while you do it.
You have to condemn the avocado for what it is and who it represents before you can truly eat the avocado.
Anyway, here's more fucking white people being so stupid on a podcast, talking about how they don't bathe their children.
Jesus Christ. What?
Oh,
Wait,
baby.
what?
Yep.
I don't say we avoid bathing, but we bathe very rarely.
Oh my God, I'm so happy that you're talking about this.
Yeah.
She
didn't
have a bath for like 5 months of her life.
Yeah, like we didn't bathe her for the first whole part of her childhood.
They didn't bathe their that's fucking that's child abuse. These white folks are like, we just committed child abuse and we're going to talk about it on a podcast. Like, it's really interesting. And then like have another white person be like, oh my God, wow, that, you see, I was thinking exactly.
I'm so agree. I love abusing my child as well.
My goodness.
I let my baby sit in her crib, caked and shit for the first 7 months of life.
And then, like now we basically bathe her as she asks for it because it's fun, or she's exceptionally
It's
dirty.
for
We
fun.
really wanted to keep her skin microbiome as healthy and intact.
They wanted to keep her skin microbiomes healthy and intact.
Hey, quick thing. Hey, white people. Hey, so I'm talking to you, white people right there. This is from one white person to another white person. You need to stop. You need to clean your children. You need to bathe you need to bathe yourself, because now I'm worried that you're not bathing yourself.
Oh no, they also are not bathing themselves.
This is disgusting.
Have you heard about how Jake Gyllenhaal doesn't fucking shower?
I
and
did
stuff
see
like
that as well.
Yeah.
What's up? Why?
No, and
What's
this
up?
is okay. So this is because we haven't talked yet on this show about like the like new age hippie medicine pipeline to like alt-right anti-science stuff. But this is definitely up
Because
in
you
the
know who we're gonna
conversation.
talk about when we truly break all that down? Fucking Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider, Gwyneth Paltrow.
Oh my God. Jessica is Jessica Simpson one of them? No, who's the one bitch who like is like
so happy that
super
you're talking about
anti-vaccine?
this.
Not Carrie Underwood.
I don't know. I don't give a shit.
There's so many of them.
Just let him die.
As healthy and
Let's finish
intact.
this.
Yeah.
Even if it's just rinsing with water, our water has chlorine in it and all kinds of other preservatives and different chemicals that I just didn't want to expose her to.
This show and being married to my wife has opened me up to so many more thought processes like this, because I think so many of us are conditioned, but if you really strip it down and think about it, obviously we lived this way naturally for a very long time.
So many of us are conditioned to shower, you guys. So many of us are conditioned to shower. Like it's like what the fuck? Like
Society
my parents,
has made me use deodorant.
And society
and
wants to shower. Did you know that people didn't shower? Did you know that people used to not shower?
People also died at 25.
Put up the commercial
God.
city constraints and people change their behavior. So it's like coming back to a more primal way of life.
Now that you guys are saying this, that makes a lot of sense to just like let it be. And I feel like as a mother too, you have intuition to know when they need a bath.
That's not
not
a thing.
That's not correct.
I just
Your mother's intuition
my
is
mother's
not going
intuition
to
has told me when I need to give my child a bath.
And that is never, apparently. That is once every 5 months.
Fuck me, dude. What the hell?
Yeah.
What? Genuinely, Tony, genuinely. And what is wrong with with fucking white people? I don't understand what makes people like that so fucking just blank in the head, where they're like, yeah, it's good not to clean your child. I am gonna buy in on this fucking idea that like that's just a thing that's correct. Like, I don't understand this new age science, this new age philosophy on shit like this. It fucking melts my goddamn brain. Fucking idiots. Clean your children. Clean yourself. Take a shower. Take a bath.
You know who doesn't take a bath?
Elon
Robots.
Musk. That's true. Hey,
Yeah.
good point.
Who doesn't think about robots? And you know what robot was just unveiled this week? Oh, we got a hell of a one. Elon is unveiling his brand new
Fucking Elon.
Elon had a bad week, my
Having
friend.
a rough week.
Having a rough one.
He's excited to spend $44 billion to buy. No, not 44 billion. 44. How much is it?
I think I don't know. I don't know
lot.
the sum of it. But we'll get to that.
Yeah, we will.
Do it. Let's do it. Woo! Let's look at this incredibly technologically advanced robot that must be pushed by 3 guys that is waving and cannot stand on its own unless 3 people.
Oh my fucking god. That's Elon Musk's favorite child. Right there.
So Elon Musk went ahead and unveiled his little robot buddy. And things didn't go so well from there on out. His stock took a major tumble. So Tesla stock is free falling today as the newly unveiled robot is getting ridiculed. But Elon Musk claims that people don't understand the value. Tesla stock was down 8%. While the NASDAQ was up 2%.
Good.
This is one of Tesla's biggest drops of the year, and it comes off of 2 separate events that happened since the last market close on Friday. Tesla disclosed its Q3 delivery and production result, and it came a bit short of expectations, though it was because of about 20,000 vehicles in transit to customers. The second event contributing to Tesla stock falling is the AI Day event he held late on Friday. The market is still digesting the event, but the general consensus appears to be disappointment, mainly. Tesla didn't communicate clearly how much closer it is to its goal of delivering a self-driving system. Tesla did disclose some significant progress with its Dojo supercomputer program and impressive new technologies to improve self-driving program, but there's still no clear path on delivering. Then there's the Tesla bot.
Oh, the Tesla bot.
There it is.
Look at that beautiful, beautiful
The
thing.
Tesla bot. After polling opinions from analysts and social media, it appears that the consensus is mainly that the 2 prototypes unveiled were mostly underwhelming. One of them couldn't even walk, and the other was barely able to walk and wave to the crowd. Tesla did release some videos of the robots completing other tasks, but those were mostly unimpressive and looked like purpose-built robots would make more sense for those tasks. Oh boy. Yeah, this is not Boston. That's Boston Dynamics doing its thing.
Well, and I believe he also said that like anyone will eventually be able to buy one of those for $20,000.
$20,000 for a Tesla robot.
Jesus fucking Christ!
For
the man is an
Tesla
idiot.
Robot. You guys.
Hey everyone.
Hey everybody. This right fucking here. Look at this. This is less advanced than a fucking Disneyland fucking animatronic that was unveiled in the 1970s.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I hope he dies.
He might die because he's a big techno guy. And you want to know what just happened, Tony?
What?
We got space news.
We got space.
Space is trying to take a little bite out of technology.
Oh,
yeah, because sunspots are popping up, ladies and gentlemen. This is reported just on October 5th, and it's supposed to land on the 8th. A giant sunspot on the solar surface is set to explode, weather experts have revealed. The large sunspot is almost... You're good. The sunspot is almost directly facing Earth, which means there's a high likelihood of solar flares hitting Earth and causing a solar storm. The experts at spaceweather.com said, quote, behemoth sunspot AR31112 is poised to explode. NOAA forecasts estimate a 65% chance of M flares and a 30% chance of X flares today. Any eruptions will be geo-effective as sunspots almost directly facing Earth. An M-class flare is considered medium strength, and if one hits Earth, it can cause brief radio blackouts in our planet's poles. X-flares are much stronger and can cause planet-wide radio blackouts. They can also cause long-lasting solar storms. Solar flares are bursts of radiation from sun that sometimes hit Earth and shoot elsewhere in space. NASA explains a, quote, solar flare is an intense burst of radiation coming from the release of magnetic energy associated with sunspots. Now, we've talked about this before. We've had a couple of these pop up over the summer. We've had 3 or 4. So they've been happening a lot frequently, which we talked about. There's an 11-year period where they get very intense and then they get very low. And we are currently at the very intense spot. This gigantic sunspot that exploded is set to hit Earth on the 8th, which is tomorrow. And if it does hit us directly, this X solar flare, it could cause worldwide blackouts, mass disruption to radio waves, trillions of dollars in damage. And it'll be very interesting to see how the world reacts if this does happen.
Bro, did you just pull an article from the U.S. Sun?
I did. Well, there was more. I mean, I could have pulled this one from, there was, let me find them.
I'm going to have said this is probably not so much a credible source.
It was just, I mean, I could have grabbed
Sun
it.
magazine.
I could have grabbed it from Forbes, Live Science, Newsweek, Futurism, SciTech Daily. I literally just grabbed one that had the most just shortened text.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Come on now. I got reputable sources.
Okay.
Yeah, so get ready, folks. Could be a fun time on the 8th. We have no idea. They're still kind of measuring it out as it comes. But we will keep you updated, so get excited. Get ready. As well, what else we got going on in the news, Tony? Oh, we got cheating news.
Cheating?
You want to talk about the cheaters?
Cheaters
and liars?
Cheaters and the liars.
Or do you want a funnier goof? Do you want to talk about Space Lady?
Let's talk about okay. So there was the scandal with the poker cheating.
Yeah.
That was just misogyny.
Yep. Just misogyny.
This dude lost and he was just being a misogynist.
Yeah. And well, I will say she also was an insanely rich woman, and the stuff she talked about at the end of it, I was like very much rolling my eyes. She's like, I have all the money, so why would I ever cheat? I'm a rich woman. You can look at my husband.
Hey.
Yeah,
it's fine. We'll cut her head off with a guillotine. I can say that because nobody's watching this show. Heyo.
Oh boy. Yeah, that was basically that.
And then what else? There's the fishing scandal.
The fishing scandal, I think, is just absolutely hilarious.
A bunch of white guys get upset over another white guy. I love when the whites turn on each other.
Oh, it's so good. Look at that! What a strong finger point. Like starts off with such intensity. Oh, Tony, as we're talking about this, there's a quick breaking news from the Times. North Korea is preparing for a nuclear weapon test.
North Korea is preparing for a nuclear weapons test?
Yeah, as regional tensions rise.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's fun times. We could mark off another one on our apocalypse board.
No.
Oh no! At least I think war with Russia is a pretty strong possibility.
War with Russia is close, but I don't think
we're not going to do nuclear holocaust. So. No. That's not happening. But basically, in the video, these white people get angry. But the guy, I think his name was Jake or Jack or some white guy name, stuffed his fish with lead balls. So, quick content warning for those viewers at home. They stuffed their fish with lead balls.
First of all, if you can stomach the fact that if you can stomach whatever the fuck Great British Bake Off did to tacos, you can stomach some
this.
fucking weighted balls getting taken out of fish.
That's true. Like, they're not non-sizable lead balls. But as well, what you're going to see in this next one is they not only stuffed the fish with lead balls, they stuffed the fish with other fish.
Okay.
They put inside of the fish fillets of a different kind of fish to weigh down the fish, which I didn't quite get. Like, you've already put lead balls in the fish. Why are you also filling the fish with fish?
White people do the craziest thing to
They
win.
do the craziest things.
Like genocide?
Like, that's a pretty good one.
That's pretty crazy.
It's pretty wild.
It's pretty crazy.
They just went out and decided to kill millions and millions of the same group of people.
Mm-hmm. But, way to go, Steve.
Way to go, Steve.
Okay, so a white guy cheated at a fish thing.
It's a classic story.
Classic story.
Tale as old as fucking
White
time.
guy cheated? What?
They did it again.
Oh my goodness. Hey, let's take a look at this robot with this fucking nightmare robot. So this fucking absolute nightmare happened this week.
They give plants a weapon.
They've given plants a machete.
And this plant seems pissed.
So it's just running on the plant, and it's just swinging a machete wildly based off of information that it's getting from the plant?
Apparently.
First of all, this robot is kicking Elon Musk's robot's ass. I know which robot would win in the fight.
Fucking
the one with the
machete plant.
fucking machete arm.
I think
run
that
by plants.
We should fucking put these robot arms on every tree in the rainforest and just stop those fucking poachers and shit and just fucking let them cut up those guys.
Why would you need to make this?
That's a great question.
Why would you need to make this?
Don't quite know. What was that quick? Who was it made possible by?
What?
It said made possible by someone. Right? It's right before it literally like.
Well, this video is acting weird, but anyway.
It literally like the briefest second. It said made possible support by the
McKnight Foundation Fellowship for Visual Artists. Oh, it's an art installation.
Oh.
This installation enables a live plant to control a machete. Plant Machete has a control system that reads and utilizes the electrical noises found in a live philodendron. The system uses an open source microcontroller connected to the plant, reading varying resistance signals. Okay, so we just had to read about it.
Okay.
Look at that. Well, it's an art installation.
Well, heyo. I love art.
We love art.
We love
some art. Brandon.
Yeah.
It's almost 3:30.
Mm-hmm.
Most people have not watched this wonderful show. Why don't we go ahead and call it early?
You want to call it early?
Oh, let's call it early.
You know, hey folks at home.
Hey folks at home. Never mind.
Sometimes you get an audience, sometimes you don't.
Sometimes you get an audience, sometimes you don't.
But hey, it's gonna be up for the rewatch.
Yeah, I would say thank you for tuning in, but you didn't.
But maybe you'll watch the rewatch. So
This has been Easy Listening for the Apocalypse. The vodcast, because technically it is a vodcast.
Yeah.
The vodcast where we do the doom scrolling for you. My name has been Tony Torrico. You can find me fucking wherever the fuck I am. If you want to find me, you can find me. If not, then
don't find
fuck
him.
yourself. I don't know what else to say.
It's true. You can find me in the same way, both on Instagram and Twitter. So if you want to find me, you can find me. If you don't, then go fuck yourself. You can find this podcast on Instagram at Easy Apocalypse Pod.
Or maybe you can't find this podcast. I don't know.
Who knows? We're on Instagram, we're on YouTube, and we're on Twitch, where you might be watching it, but you're barely not this week. And we're live every Friday at 2 p.m., but who knows? Because the MLB has their playoffs coming up.
Yes.
And
yes.
Tony Torrico.
And now that my audience is not here, I can tell you directly to your face that if a baseball game if my team is playing a playoff game while this is happening, I choose that over this.
Yeah, he's going to choose that over this.
I choose that over most things.
Yeah.
Every time.
Every time. But especially right now. Now, if we had maybe a lot of people watching, maybe it'd be conversation. But right now there is 2. So I think he's going to choose baseball over 2.
I'm going to choose baseball.
But
I'm
we
sorry,
love you.
I love
Hey,
you.
we love you guys at home.
Yeah.
For those of you who are watching. But we're going to end it like we ended every week. Tony, what is your predictions for the week?
My prediction for the week is that I'm going to say that people will do racist things. No, I'm going to say that the Great British Bake Off is going to double down on its racism.
Whoa.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
You don't think they're going to apologize at all?
I think they're not going to apologize. They're going to be like, we stand with what we did on the show.
Wow.
Because
Big bold stance.
they're British. That's
Yeah.
what they do.
It's true. It's true. My prediction is war. Good God.
What is it good for?
What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. I think Ukraine is going to get accepted into NATO.
Big boom booms?
Big boom booms. I think we're going to get some big boom booms going on. And shit's going to get crazy next week. That's my prediction.
Uh-oh.
Well, if you want to see those predictions come true, you better fucking show up next week.
Otherwise, we're canceled.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
We're all gonna die together out here. He shouldn't have come here.
What are we supposed to do? This is real pretty shit now, man.
We're doomed.
You said that the rent is too damn high.
You fool me, we can't get fooled again.
They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't care about you at all. At all. At all.
We are so screwed.
Terrible swift power of nuclear weapons has to be seen to be believed.
It's a big club, and you ain't in it.
America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. I was going to put him, excuse me.